Summer 2026. This has even surprised Norwegians this year, I can only tell. It has been a blast on its own way. Compared to the last 3-4 years, where we had a really nice summer, this summer has surprised everyone in the entire northern Norway. But we had just rain after rain and after rain for months, with only few sunny days in between.
Yes, I'm back, and it has a lot of reasons, but stick to this video and watch until the end, and I will reveal everything throughout the entire video. So I'll see you then. Yes, you are guessing right. We are on Andøya once more again. And as you know, it's not a secret, but Andøya is my favorite place. As I mentioned earlier, there's a lot to catching up with you. It has been quiet for several months and there are a few reasons to that. One of the main reasons is that I had to pivot my life once more again. As you remember, last time I was escaping the rat race and I tried it for 12 months, but it didn't work out pretty well. I will explain later more about this in this video, so stay tuned to follow up. I have to watch the entire video. And other reasons are basically that if I invest a lot of time to make videos and I see it's only barely getting views, it's a little bit discouraging, but yes, I do it as a hobby. But it would be also nice if I would gain more views. It's just to reach out to more people, to spread my message and to spread my content. So if you would like to support me, it would mean a lot to share my videos, write it in some forums or groups, careless what. Everything would help me a lot. So I would never ask for money, definitely never. As you know, to be a creator and doing videos for you that you can watch at your home screen, it takes a lot of time and effort. And it would be nice if you could support me as well. I would appreciate it. I also understand if my videos aren't good enough. Then let me know down below in the comments what I can improve and I will make it happen. And it's always good. I have been waiting so long for some sunny days so I can take my van out and enjoy a fire and not in the rain. I can show you the footage. Roughly 1-2 weeks ago I have been in Lofoten and it has been non-stop raining the entire June and May and July, you name it. It was overall really bad weather, but I had to go somewhere. I couldn't stay at home all the time. So even if it was raining, I was sitting outside having the best time of my life, making a barbecue, eating shrimps and enjoying the view at Unstad beach. And I have a little spoiler alert for you. If you are in Germany and you're watching vlogs, please watch vlogs. I think it was on the 4th of September or the 5th of September. It's at least a Friday, so check it up at 20:15 in the evening and you will be surprised what you will see. But yes, I did that and it was a really nice experience. I don't know what you think about it. Comment down below if you have seen it, and yeah, I'm interested in hearing your opinion. Hey, here's a friend coming to join me on this beautiful spot.
Hardly fine, but it's necessary sometimes. Growth rarely shows unless there is pain of some kind. The heart doesn't equal bad, and hurt doesn't have to make you sad. Struggle, pain bears you down. This love is never too far. With regret comes shame, but
It was really nice here, but as you know, Andøya, it's always cold, always a lot of wind. So I decided to go back to Saltland, which is really nice due to wind protection. Because I would like to have a little temperature to sit in the sun without having jacket on and cover my hat and all our things before we are having winter again. So we only have roughly 3 weeks left before it's autumn, and we don't know how the August will evolve regarding the temperature and the weather. So yeah, I think it's the best decision to find a nice warm spot near Saltland. As you know, I was trying to do my business full time, but it's a big difference between Vesterålen and Lofoten. There are several reasons for that. Most people see Vesterålen under the hat or the umbrella like Lofoten, which is completely wrong, and which also result in less tourists here in this area. The other thing is that most tourists only passing through, so they stay only 1 or 2 nights, maybe 3 nights maximum. You can have some exceptions that people stay longer, but most people come through Senja, Andøya, and then immediately to Lofoten. And it's a bit funny to think about it, because why would you go to Lofoten if there's no space to stay overnight and plenty of tourists? I know people go there for the views and the mountains, especially west from Leknes towards Rene and O. This is fully understandable. Furthermore than that, I have no idea why. Exactly no idea. And this is still a riddle. Anyway, it's way better in Vesterålen. It's also nice. We have nice sandy beaches, a lot of space, still a lot of places to park. It's a bit hard to run a business only on daily tourists with drop-ins. It's better to be on the business-to-business market with travel agencies or tour operators, but this is also a bit hard to gain the trust in the beginning to establish permanently tours. So since May I had to go back to a main job again, which is I received a really good offer. I couldn't say no to it, and I have to admit it's a pretty good job. I like it. It's narrowed down to my education, which I did, the 3-year education next to a full-time job. So it's really nice. It's a supervisor job to oversee road building in Norway, and it's really good. So the next task is for me, for the future plans, how I can navigate this good job with my own company and still doing social media. This I'm still trying to figure out. It would be easier if I would find someone who is willing to drive tourists, but it seems to be it's really hard to get people to drive people around, even if it's really good paid. If you do that normally in Norway, you can get at least 400-450 kroners hourly rate for driving tourists. So this is what I don't understand, why it is like that. And it's hard to get someone to do this. It's a really nice job. I love it. Being a guide, driving people around, explaining why I'm here, why I settled down, this beautiful landscape, telling about the culture, and so on.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can be looking forward to see you in the next video, but then it will be autumn. And I hope I can show you those beautiful golden hours with a nice drone footage, as long as we have sun.